If I were given one chance to say one prayer for only one person for the rest of my life, and that prayer will be answered immediately, I'm not gonna lie, that person will be Samuel Abu Jinapor, the one young man on whose shoulders the future of this nation literally rests. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I feel disappointed in myself for trusting a politician again because, hey, see, 4 years ago, we were on the streets. We were sharing flyers to augment all the advocacy and awareness creation that our bosses led on the radio. Stop Galamsey now. Hey, we did the thing under the scorch of the sun. We encountered some warm-hearted, receptive people. Patrick Fay, Michelle Wallapa, Satam Onika. Very nice guy. And we also met some very, very dismissive people. But, we played our hearts out and played our part with a childlike hope that Ghana will work again in the collective interest of Mofemo, Obia, Amashiama, and that the future will be safeguarded. To be honest, I have never felt so fooled all my life. When behind all of us, some people betrayed our trust and goodwill because their party needed money. I don't know what's about Abu Jinapor, but Bebon Pay said Jinapor, Besi Pobi Wagana, Bepo Concon, so I a friend of Beposo. Pra River na se cra crown. Obejina we si pose, Sebi near a more ediano twasso. Naniakano twasso. Because, for a moment, my mind almost convinced me that rivers are supposed to be like milky coffee color. After spending so much time along the Galamsey ravaged Pra River, until I saw the Wager Dam on our way back, and I was like, seriously, what have we done to ourselves? Welcome to the show. This is Backpage on Citi TV. My name is Kudah. I hear many of you still don't have water running through your taps. That's why when we went to Takrady, I bathed in advance. You understand? I spent an average of 45-30 minutes in the shower. Most Shatta will tell you. So when we come to Accra, and I say, and come my hair prepared bathing. What I say? But you see, when we were on the streets 4 years ago campaigning for action to restore our water bodies and things, some of you were laughing at us. Today, Gala is back. And the water that will be treated for you and I to get some to bath now, I told Galamsey and Shumu. The letter, please, show them what I am talking about.
So today we decided to escalate our Galamsey campaign from on air to off air. For the past couple of years, we've been doing many reports on air talking about the inimical effects of illegal small-scale mining, the pollution of our water bodies, destruction of farmlands, the denigration of societal values, kids involving in mining and all those things. But we felt that was good, but people needed to be brought face to face with the Galamsey issue. So we've launched the Stop Galamsey Now campaign, and we've put out 5 specific demands we want the government to do. But what we did was, staff of Citi FM and some volunteers went out in the morning to distribute leaflets and some t-shirts, essentially for people to see what this Galamsey thing is about. It's one thing hearing a radio or TV, watching a TV program talking about Galamsey. It's entirely another thing seeing a journalist in the streets, in the hot sun, distributing a leaflet saying that let's get involved.
I told you. Tell them we worked though. We worked. Everyone here, from security to sales to sales manager, tell it. If you see how Omani, our head of business development, managed to push his stomach infrastructure into some nice t-shirts, and he was sweating in traffic, sharing fire. Hey, Jai. 4 years later, fighting his country. Sees the excavator, so $3 million drones, so Galamsey, Chese, oh, Yamutu.
Specifically?
I think I would say 70%.
70%? Yes. You have failed by 30% then?
If that's your assessment, that is.
Where are the excavators, sir?
Every excavator that has been stolen will be found.
Why were they stolen? You were sleeping on the job, perhaps?
I was not sleeping on the job.
You have soldiers to guard excavators, yet they went missing. How did that happen?
Pardon me?
You have soldiers as part of the Operation Vanguard. protecting these equipment? How did they disappear overnight?
No, they did not disappear overnight. I mean, you will get a fax pretty soon. You called me because you want me to comment on a State of the Nation address delivered by the President. Why don't you stay there? When you exhaust it, then we can have another time to talk about it.
The state of the water bodies of the country is pretty much a state of the country. So, Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng.
Prof, dear, he has a cherished place in Ghana's Galamsey history. I'm telling you. Somebody says his records walk after him, just as he walked out of that interview. In fact, on 20th February 2020, Prof said on Eyewitness News that, quote, mining with impunity is no longer there, unquote. Let me repeat. Mining with impunity is no longer there. Just say, mining basa no eniobium. And I guess that's so true. Wow. The thing it check like Sika Gale, Wudino na etu. And I'm deliberately reminding all of us of the hard work we all did together so that we cry together and I accept that we have failed, right? And wipe our tears and put our shoulders to the wheel again. Charlie, because if we don't do it, who will do it? I say, Akaipa, Charlie. Anytime we go parliament, we are lost to go present Citi FM petition, give the majority leader on Galamsey, Charlie, the way they excite. Oh, my gets. Where the other media houses, Star FM, Dress FM, just everybody, coalition of media against Gala, something petty, Charlie. It bust my mind. I just weak, okay. But I hear say, Akpafo don't say, here no. After putting the presidency on the line, where Galamsey steal the line away from him, no. He said, right, he go give Galamsey a knockout one time.
First time. Yeah. Nenso enu baby akasese do no. Now this time round so media holding son ko ba be shemu. Mama ni nyina betwe hu se ampa many brasam. The kwen bia so no esese yi Galamsey no efi asetre mu. Na asase no eni nsuo na japade a enana no dijae no yeso enya bibia de beja woni so a eba no ni ansheda amfe na ensi form ame ani enya denwa na adan nyina be boyen na frias yesem.
Yeah. That's true. I agree with you, sir. No, but I don't remember where exactly I was when I heard this, but I think we were at Cape Coast heading towards, Takoradi, and I remember that childhood experience where you go mess around and pray to God that God see it. If Daddy doesn't catch me and beat me, I promise I never go do again. Hey, if they no beat me, I never go make let's go church again. Then for some reason God answers you and you have to live up to your part of the bargain. And you're like, hey God, I was just joking. No, when I was for the World Cup, no. Now play with the play. So yeah, there are reasonable doubts. There's reasonable doubts, but more so are there other important things. Assuming the 200 soldiers who have been sent to go and catch the people, assuming they manage to chase out the thousands, if not millions of Galamseyers, what are they going to do? I'm talking about the Galamseyers. Okay, listen to this woman I spoke to at Takwa Market Circle.
Yama, be a 5 years, or be a 4 years, or be a 3 years, or be some mama school. No, I do 50 million, or be some mayors any amount 50, I do 50 million. Masters for no. San or moye, Tia Slamo pass, Sables, a Muslim Charga, a Galamsey anymore. Mumma Jumamla, not West, no, Senior Jumaya, Meme Bower, yes, school. Men a money chop a Chianica 5 million. Many year Jumawe, 5 million, no matia, 5 million, no matia, and Tia Slamo. Napco, Wakoya be 2 years, Oman Tianica.
Yeah, I understand there's Takwa Market Circle. There's Takrady Market Circle, and then at Takrady they said their place is Market Circle or Layout. But you see what the woman is saying? You do NAPCO for 2 years and nobody is paying you. And you can't use your mouth to create 3 million jobs and assuming that's even true and not pay people well and expect them not to deal in illegal. You understand? I'm not defending the thing in any way. I am only saying that you can do all the propaganda with employment figures, but Galamsey 5 will expose you. So, Jinapor, you can show us all the vim one can show, but in fact, let me tell you something. There's a place called New Takrady, and they are predominantly fisher folk and they are farmers. They say the Chinese have spoiled their business. Just say, Omo, I say business, no. Ama, they are so broke. And because New Takrady is close to the Takrady Harbor, many of them are just dreaming of jumping on the next available ship and stow away. If they die, they die. One of them said that the tears of his child at home, not out of sickness, but hunger, drives him crazy. Yeah, it's a national security matter. And have you read some of the harrowing crime stories in our cities recently on social media? Have you seen the street beggars too? You there, let me show you some.
Me bad street na me so. Na me wo no be me fan say 10 years and I'm in street. But now way back no na me bad street and me coffee. Na me bad street be am coffee. Me ba ade no me timi say spirit o say rebe oba share no ma oba share bontina say parent ni nchen a wo feel all right, because obi tia on ade e bedru ba bi me ba bontin no na nya me se me nkofie bi ni nyina ne se efie na kasa na bi nheda ni fie.
As for me, I'm educated, but I just stopped school at SS2 and I came to street to suffer sort of house no good. Small time they say exam fees, small time this so like lack of parental care. So I decided that I can't be in the school without fee. So okay, fee, so I should come to the street and get something small so that I would take support myself. So I came to the street almost 1 year. As for me, my mother have kicked the buckets away.
Honestly, it's scary. It's beggars and deranged. Everybody is inside. But where do you think these guys will grow to live? What will they grow to do? Because social welfare, social security, yamutu. Someone wrote about how people on a motorbike chased him on the Gimpa Link Road. He managed to serve them and they shot at his car several times, pipe and his screens. They are destroying water bodies, cocoa farms and forests in the hinterlands. And down here too, Pasara. Now people have actually migrated down to Accra. And the places where they are sleeping, meanwhile, so when have you seen where human beings are sleeping? It's sad. And I don't intend to create humor for you to laugh about these things, my friends. Hey, and I want you to be scared. Because people were tagging me plenty in future impossible President Hassan Ayariga's post as Sagremi that I should go and do something there. In fact, Hassan Ayariga, the president Ghana will never get, says he has given government 30 days. If they don't do anything, he will mobilize people to go and live in the Sagrami houses.
The whole town. Look, the whole town. Who will waste his own money to do this? Will former President Mahama waste his money to do this? Will President Nana Akufo-Addo waste his money to do this? Look, just look. Just look, thousands of home rooms. thousands of homes. This is serious. This is sad. I am calling the president to make good use of this place for the people of Ghana. Or else, very soon, I will invite Ghanaians to come and start living here for free. I think it will be better if they start living here for free.
Boss, try and do it. Let's rename it Ayariga Housing Down. What do I say? Me nah, I'm as frustrated as you. You understand? Because the thing is, we showed the entire facility of this Saglemi housing project on About Town in February this year. So when people were tagging me, I was like, Yakoya Saglemi wa About Town. Yakoya About Town was Saglemi. You didn't saw it. It's just very empty. I see the cow dung in here, indicative that cattle has been able to come in here at some point. But this, I think, should be a very sweet balcony where you can step out and enjoy the breeze of Pram, you know. And then just opposite you is your neighbor who is probably also out there, you know, who'll be, you know, relaxing there. But it's not done. Look at the weed. It comes this way. Yeah, it's all weed really. So this structure is not done. There's no work ongoing. Yeah. And I don't know about you, but I get this feeling, and that kind of like you're running out of outrage. Say, at the end of your you look around, people are sleeping rough, and housing projects from Kufuor's time to now, all over the country, are skeletons. And I don't get it. See, let's take a break because my system all ball up. It's our young break. Now, Moshe Mosia Beyaden, Melbola. Welcome from that break. This is Backpage on Citi TV. My name is Caleb Kudah. So we went to the Iduaprem mine. I don't know if that's how it's mentioned, but Iduaprem mine of Anglo-Gold Ashanti at Takwa. The place is huge. Now, one of the ranking members on the mines committee, Dr. Rashid Pelpo, in a chat with the lands minister was like, the minister should arrange so that they go see an underground mine because where we were, no, there wasn't an underground mine. The minister said something that I love so much.
This is different, but you call it surface.
Yeah, the definition is just the sky. Yeah, the sky. But then the other ones you don't see. You go down. One is underground. You go down. So it doesn't matter.
Arrange and take us to them. We go and see.
We go. When I went to Anglo-Gold, they wanted me to go underground. But
you can drive us.
I can't be buried before I die.
You see that?
I say I can't be buried before I die. I love it. No, as much as we are fighting Galamsey, we must live to fight it, right? And not die leaving the battle behind. And look, Jinapor, I believe you pass. You see. But the other thing, when we were leaving Takrade to Takwa, yeah, it's quite a distance, like 2-3 hours. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. We're going Then the convoy of the minister and the stakeholders came to pass. Hey! Jump from a speed. Sadly, the journalists were in some Costa Basby. It was just crawling. I'm a raho and I'm not said Jeff when you go abobo yemu. Namu titi viet mu. Now we got to a part where the road was so bad. We're in our own car, so we're actually also following just so we catch up. And we got to a part the road was bad, so we had to slow down. And the residents were like, Namun go speed biom. No, they didn't say it in this video, but just watch how bad that part of the road is. Okay, so when you look at the convoy and how it was zooming its way out there, Charlie, we have the men like they take us so Mrikano. We have the men. I say we will win the fight against the Galano. I almost forgot something. There's Saglemi housing project. No, Ghanaians are asking, say, do and open the distance. Bantima Kwesi Buachi. Buachi asenso Francis asenso. Onko kan mintia o se Hassan Ayarigano or no propaganda no no.
The ministry finds this video to be a grandstanding gesture, laden with diabolical intent, to say the least. The ministry will ask the general public not to be wooed by the populist appeal by the producers of the video in question to indulge in recklessness in the name of false occupation of an incomplete development.
No. This one, I won't say anything. The letter, just pray it again. Pray it.
The ministry finds this video to be a grandstanding gesture, laden with diabolical intent, to say the least. The ministry will ask the general public not to be wooed by the populist appeal by the producers of the video in question to indulge in recklessness in the name of false occupation of an incomplete development.
Ghana police for your barracks, the barracks you live inside with your children and spouses, some look like hen coops and things, So I'm bringing you greetings from Nana Gradizi. Understand? Yeah. The Saglemino is rotten. And I'm sure some of you are still guarding it whilst the places you are living, So greetings from Nana Gradizi. And on Okra right now, she says she's evangelist or something like that. Yeah. That's what I'm hearing. Congratulations to you. And Martinamido dear, he says he's waiting to see how baby lion hopes to fight the mother serpent of corruption. One person who has given me joy this whole week is my own Terminator. It has, taken forever for you to hear this. But on behalf of all the people of Kaswa, I hail you.
The studies are going on. Where it is, if you have seen the Kaswa toll booth, depends upon where you are coming from. On the Accra bound side, if you cast your is hilly, so you hit, and then immediately after that, there is settlement. So we are limited. We can neither go right nor go left. But that place, we are looking at it if it means relocating.
Terminator 1. Terminator. This one will relocate it. No, we'll relocate it and drawerize it. No, Terminator, they believe you too much. Now, fellow Canadians, this is a very important message I bring to you from parts of the Western region. There are many elderly people along the Pra River who have depended on that river all these years. They say I should ask you, say, for more to do more. No? Is it more Galamsification of the Pra, or it is sustainable restoration, regeneration of the Pra River with accompanying jobs for the Galamseyers, so that when they leave, they don't have to come back? They say, is it that one, or it is more Gala for party people under state protection, while ghetto boys and hustler boys are made scapegoats? Fellow Ghanaians, may history judge you fairly.